Oh, well, it's been a busy week. Looks like those clowns at the Senate did it again. What a bunch of clowns. Am I right, ladies and gentlemen? Yes. Let's break it down. Thank you. Cheers. Appreciate it, everyone. Oh.
Wow, that was really great stuff, man. You really captivated the audience there, and I'm so happy to be here with you on this fine show.
Thank you, Jane. Well, how about that sports game, am I right? That team really took it to the other team. They just went out on the sports.
Really amazing stuff. You know, you should really take up fucking commentating on sport.
Okay, Jane, thank you. So, I was reading the news yesterday, and did you knew that there's a war going on in Turkey between turkeys?
FiCo, and today
we're doing our freestyle dance class. Alright, everyone stop, this is all wrong. Basically, guys, the things with dance is you've got to feel the emotion, okay? If you're not feeling your movement in your body, then this isn't art, this is just us moving around just with no purpose, you know? Art is our purpose, and dance is art. So I want you to move around, like believe your body. Yeah. Jane, you've got to move around as well. How our students can learn off us. They're not also feeling our bodies. Slow. Once we're in touch with every single inch of our skin and bones, speed up. Galloping quick through the snow. Galloping Jane. The forest, through the snow, but there's a hunter. Maybe the hunter's nice. Oh, and it's amazing, and we're all moving, and we're feeling our bodies. Oh my goodness, well done everyone, round of applause. You're all dancers. You're all artists.
We're doing yoga to warm down. I've done yoga for 15 years of my life. Hell yeah.
All the darkness that has ever happened to you, let release. For me, yoga is just about understanding my own mindset. Thinking in life, you know, I am good enough. I am good enough. And sometimes it's my mom's voice in the back of my head saying that I'm not good enough. But I'm fucking really good, Mom, because I am in touch with my emotions when I do yoga. But it washes over like water. And it bounces off my shoulders. Oh, take a deep breath. Don't worry about fucking Mom. Just take a deep breath. Students, do you feel like you're in touch with your emotions right now? Yes. Alright. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. Does everyone take a deep breath? Does everyone take a deep breath? Release it! Ah. Thank you. Oh, all right, ladies and gentlemen. Our first guest today is Billie Eilish. Billie Eilish. Woohoo. Hey, Billie. Before you get comfortable, can I just ask you a question?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Do you mind if you just straighten up that carpet right there? It's just really bugging me.
Yeah.
Can you just, thanks.
Yeah.
Just, bring that corner forward.
This one?
Yeah, perfect. That's actually pretty straight. I guess you are good at something.
Thanks, man.
Welcome to the show. I'm so glad you're here. I actually listen to your music a lot, and I'm very happy that you're here. Personally,
I'm glad.
I was wondering if there's anything that you can
Well,
tell us. I hear that you have
actually, I'm a bit more interested in this new boyfriend of yours.
Yeah, it's been a hot topic.
What's that guy's name again?
Jesse.
Jesse, yes, that's right. I've heard he's quite a handsome man. Jesse,
He is.
I've actually never heard of him, if you want to remind me.
Oh, that's fair. He's a singer in the neighborhood. That's how most people.
In the neighborhood?
Yeah.
And what neighborhood? Did you guys like next door neighbors? You grew up together?
Oh, yeah. He was a family friend actually.
A family friend, right?
Yeah.
So when did you meet him?
He came in sort of later, so I was like 15 when we first met.
Oh wow. Okay.
You know, Billie,
yeah,
do you ever feel like the pressure of like answering questions that you don't want to
Yeah,
answer?
yeah. I think a lot of celebrities, and I feel weird saying
I mean, that's a
celebrity,
really
but,
good point.
like,
And just on this topic, so what's the age gap between you and your boyfriend?
Look, it is 10 years, but you know, we work well together. We collaborate. You know.
Yeah, that's what they all say, love. I hate to break it to you, but I think something a bit dodgy is going on there.
Yeah,
Am I
you
right,
think so?
guys?
Do you really like to put your like own personal stuff into
Yeah,
your
I like to
music,
put
or is
myself into my music, and I get why people want to know about me, because then they want to know about the music and understand it and the message. And I guess to fully understand that, one might assume you have to know me, but the music is about the listener.
Well, actually, Billie, I've got a question for you. Now, do you ever sit there and wonder, you've got this huge fan base, who in their right mind is actually listening to this music, right? And in the nicest way possible.
Actually, FiCo, I think you'll find that I personally am an avid enjoyer.
Well, this is great, because often I sit at home and I wonder, who's listening to this stuff, am I right?
Well, often I sit at
Who
home and
enjoys
got their own
this?
taste.
You know,
But we've got
Yeah.
Jane here, who is an actual fan of your music.
Yeah,
Which
she's
must
really
be
lovely.
really
Yeah.
surreal for you meeting a fan, and how is it?
I mean, I've met a few. You're super lovely. I'm sure I remember you.
Right.
What's your favorite album, favorite song? Don't worry, I won't give you a quiz. It's all fine. It's fine. But
That's amazing. Now, Billie, I have to ask you on the topic of
Yeah.
fans, are you a fan of the show?
I haven't heard of the show before. But you're new, right? From my understanding, you're a new show. Yeah.
Pardon me? You
Yeah.
haven't heard of the show?
I mean, there's a lot of shows, man, that I'm on. I barely have time. So
Okay, just reading the questions ahead, I guess. I wanted to ask about your
Yeah.
brother. You
yeah,
know,
Phineas. Yeah.
I know it was kind of, I hypothesized for a while
Right.
that you two were maybe had something going on between you.
Excuse me.
Yeah, if you want to speak on that. It seemed like something a bit interesting was going
What are
on
you
there.
trying to insinuate right now?
I mean, I'm just reading the questions, Billie. Don't shoot the messenger.
Right. Thanks for inviting me on the show. Really, really.
Hang on a
great
second, Billie, if you
time.
just
Yeah,
want
I'm
to sit
good.
down.
It's
Billie,
great
hang on a
meeting you.
second.
You're lovely. This
I
show,
just want to see
cut
your
it. I
comments.
can move on to the next thing.
Billie!
Bye.
Oh my goodness. Was it something I said? I guess I must have hit a nerve. Jane, hit a nerve. Jane? Jane, I wanted to see if you had any ideas on the.
What is wrong with you?
I mean, look, it's a simple thing. These pseudo celebrities, they get very upset when you kind of challenge their ego, but it doesn't really matter because that was what's the name? Billie.
Eilish?
That was Billie Eilish, ladies and gentlemen. I want everyone to realize how bad Velcro is. Guys, if you stand stand up against the Velcro industry. It's ruining Australia. Say no to Velcro. Say no to Velcro. Say no to Velcro. Say no to Velcro. Velcro is for bigots. 10,000 children died in Velcro factories in 2023 alone. We need to stand up. Shoelaces only by 2024.
Velcro is bad and bad for the environment and for children and we need to get involved.
Yeah, and what's with that sound that it makes when you rip it? It annoys me. It's irritating to my ears.
Really irritating.
Irritating!
It's irritating!
Yes! Annoying!
We need to do something about Velcro now!
Keep chanting.
Yeah!
Thank you! Say no to Velcro!
Say no to Velcro!
Say no to Velcro! Say no to Velcro!
That person's on board.
Fuck you!
Say no to Velcro!
Say no to Velcro.
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 Say
Tie the world. 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 Tie the world.
tie the world! Tie the world! Tie the world! Tie the world! Tie
FiCo, I think we have a guest.
Yep. So?
I just feel like we need to treat our guests with more respect, especially as the one coming up right now is
Yeah, what were you saying?
the next guest we have is from the land of Britain, you know, so maybe we should pay them more respect.
Fine. Yes, King Charles, everybody.
Hello, everyone. Hello. I'm very glad to be here today for an interview. So, what do you have in store for me, FiCo and Jane?
Well, I've just got a bit of a scenario for you here. You know when you go to the masseuse and they give you a little cheeky tap on the behind as you leave? I never know what to do in that situation.
You know what's really great is that actually I'm a big fan of Family Guy, and especially how the baby talks to the dog. And I was just thinking that, you know, like that they have a way with women. We kind of have the same way with women, isn't that right, Charlie?
Yes. Enough about them. How about me?
Well, yes, I guess I wanted to ask if you were, let me just see, were you sad when the Queen Elizabeth died?
When she passed away, we were all around her as she left the world. I was very sad. But
Right,
we
and
have
were
to move
you
on.
sad when you encouraged her to remove her son from the family because he decided to marry a bit of a controversial figure?
A controversial figure? No, I don't think I was. It was more for dignity and to preserve the royal blood of the royal family.
Right, so you're saying that you didn't support Elizabeth in any of those actions?
Not necessarily. It's more like we didn't really know what to do in these situations. So I took the advice from my advisor to act in their act.
Right. I don't know whose idea it was to get a 150-year-old man on the show, but it's not exactly good television, guys. That right there, that's good television. That's Matthew Broderick right there, guys. Yeah, he's pretty chill. He likes to smoke weed. He's pretty good at basketball, has a mean three-point game, and he once killed a woman in Northern Ireland in an automotive crash in 1985.
Not as old as your presidents, though. 82, 86. And you have the choice between like a 70-something, older than me. You know? Have you ever thought about that? Chew on that for a bit.
Right, well, King Charles, I'm not sure if we actually have presidents here in Australia, but I guess the age is getting to this one, am I right, guys? Anyway, were you ever scared of Diana's ghost coming back to haunt you when you said that you wanted to use Camilla as a tampon?
You know, sometimes I think about how when I go to the market, all I do is look at the chicken and look at them shine under the lights and wonder, wow, that's not me right now, and that really sucks because I don't want to be here right now.
I don't know how to say to that. My apologies.
Right, well, I guess he's media trained in avoiding questions. They really start you young there at the royal family. Speaking of young, I was wondering if you had an answer to a question that I've had for a while here. Now, your brother was on the Epstein flight logs?
My brother?
Yeah.
I was not aware of this. I'm very sorry. Explain.
I just kind of want to pose the question of, yeah, what you thought of that now that you've received this information. Let's get your raw reaction.
It seems that you're talking out of your arse.
My arse? Really?
Too many people touching it, perhaps. Maybe you need to protect yourself more.
Some
like
king
how
you are,
protect
speaking like that to me. You know this is my show. Did you know that, King?
I do, but you also need to portray respect and other things.
Okay, well, I'm going to keep it together for the sake of this job, because I do love this job. King, what did you think of the coronation?
The coronation
Yes.
was something very necessary.
Yep.
However, it was also very cool to see what changed between my mother's coronation and my coronation.
Did they actually play Katy Perry's Firework at your coronation?
So is that the song was?
Yes.
Oh, no wonder it's on my Sony Ericsson top Spotify thing.
You like Katy Perry?
Maybe.
That's great news.
Guys, at this rate, we're going to go viral for most boring interview ever.
Just like I
Look at
heard
you
Camilla
two
roll.
sitting on the couch. Couple of absolute riveting presidents.
What the fuck are you doing here?
I'm sorry, what is going on here? What is this?
What is this?
What do you mean?
What is this?
I'm doing an interview. This
I'm
is
King
my
Charles.
show. What do you mean? I do what I want. Who are you?
Who are you?
Who am I?
What is happening?
I'm FiCo. Is this show called whatever the fuck your name is at 3 a.m.? No, it's named after me. I'm the titular character of
You
this
can't
show.
do this with us.
Oh my
What the
god,
fuck
this
are
is
you doing
ridiculous.
here?
You know what? I've had enough of this. This is ridiculous. Okay? I come on here. This is my show, and you decide, you know what? I've had enough. Yeah, you better walk away. You better walk away. Don't you look at me, you old hag. Guess what, motherfucker? This is my show, and I'm the king now, all right? Get out of my sight. Disgusting. Anybody else want to speak up on the way I hold myself in my interviews? That's what I thought.
Hi, welcome back. Today we're looking at my favorite things. Let's go. As you'll see here, this is actually one of the favorite things in my life. Not the bike. This little like backlight is to help guide the way because, and I'm really attached to it because.
Right, it's been debunked. Let's move on to the next one.
Sure, okay. This right here is a little piece of cardboard on the ground, and it's like minorly stained, you know, because I really believe that you can't have life without stains, without mistakes that really cover you, and
This is styrofoam, it's not cardboard.
oh, Sorry, my bad. I'm just getting really caught up in it. Like about how in life, you let the stains of your life. You are styrofoam. Sorry, really you are like styrofoam, but you're not. Yeah. So this is a broken paperclip. It's obviously been like stepped on or something, and I just think it's really beautiful because it's like really rusted, and I feel like it's really ornate and beautiful, and I just feel like we should take more pleasure in things that we find on the ground randomly. Fabulous. Let's get going. We found me. Here's a leaf. And it's like how leaves are like really.
Let's take it away.
I just like need you to know what went wrong.
Jane, I think that you should be able to see that I'm very fragile right now, and I want you to be quiet.
I'm genuinely like worried that you don't understand.
He's like 120 years old. He won't even remember what happened in like a few days.
Okay, well all I'm saying is I'm not gonna be here when the lawyers come and say, why the fuck did you yell at a 182-year-old pedophile? So, you know what? Yeah, you're there, and I'm here, and you know when this show happens, I'm not fucking here mentally, okay? I'm off in my own little space watching Matthew over here smoke some weed, because you know what? I hate this job, and I hate you, and I don't want to be here right now. You are a terrible person, and you don't understand why you're such a terrible person.
Well, no offense, but this show would be nothing without me. Okay? Do you understand that? Good. Now, take us home right now. Let's give it up for the band, Jeffrey Jazerton and the...